How's it going, everyone? Hopefully I got the chat working on the first try this time. Nobody in here yet. Hey, we got someone. You're in here, can you leave a message? That way I know that the chat's working this time. I think it's working, but I'm not sure. Pretty dead tonight. Nobody's on. Hey, there's Pike Lake Kenny. The chat is working. How's it going, Kenny? Now we got 4 people. How's it going tonight, guys? I don't know what the future of the videos looks like here in the upcoming, the near future. Baseball's winding down. I have something wrong with my eye. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I've been kind of struggling with it all summer. Well, since beginning of May, probably. Something happened with my eye. I'm not sure. My buddy's an eye doctor, and I messaged him about it and set up an appointment and went and got it checked out. He just works at one of the Shopko optical eye doctor offices or whatever. And he checked it out and said I needed a slight prescription in my right eye and said I had a floater. And give me a prescription. And when I was in there, he gave me some, or he put in eye drops or whatever that dilates your pupils. And it seemed like, I don't know, it's probably my imagination that it seemed like that did something. But that floater seemed like it went away. After he did that, my eye got better. And that was, I don't know, end of May, something like that. I think when I seen him it was right when the eye doctors opened back up, because of the virus and everything. And I got better anyways. And then last Friday, it came back, and now it's really, really bad. My whole right eye is a blur. I cannot. I mean, I can see stuff out of it, but it's super blurry. Like I could hold this water bottle in front of my face, and I can't even see any letters on it. It's just a blur. I can see that it's a water bottle in front of me, but everything's just a blur. And it's actually better now than it was this morning. It seems like it gets better as the day goes on. Have no idea what's going on with it. I messaged my buddy about it again Saturday night, and he seemed concerned right away and gave me his phone number, wanted me to talk to him over the phone about it. I told him what was going on, and he mentioned right away detached retina could be a possibility. And he said that he's only got limited equipment at the Shopko Optical location, so he referred me to a different place that has got better equipment, obviously. And I talked to the on-call guy on the phone Saturday night, and he kind of ruled out a detached retina, but he said it could be a bunch of possibilities and that I need to come in. He said it wasn't really an emergency situation. He didn't think, but he wanted me to come in and be seen sometime this week. So I don't know. I got an appointment for 9:30 Wednesday morning for that. Um, yeah, I'm dealing with that all summer. When it first happened too, when I moved my right eye, um, I would get a headache pain. It's not there now. I don't have any headaches, but yeah, just a complete blur on my right side anyhow. So been dealing with that and um, back issues. My right leg is numb all the time. I've been going to the chiropractor all summer long. Uh, it goes into my left leg once in a while too. But yeah, right leg's been numb. Pinch sciatic, I'm sure. That's weird. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully it's nothing serious, like a tumor or something, you know. That's what I keep thinking in the back of my head, like it could be something serious, but hopefully not. You know, and I go to the eye doctor because it's an eye issue, but are they just overlooking a serious thing because they want to sell me a pair of glasses or contacts or do something eye related? Because this has always been my bad eye, anyways. This eye is really good. This eye's always been bad. And is this like an actual medical thing that's causing this? I don't know. But anyhow, summer's coming to an end here very quick. It's what, July 20th today? I mean, we're all sitting in our houses for the most part. I mean, you can get out and do some stuff now, but not a whole lot to do this year. They've canceled everything. I see there's 5 people in here, but only Kenny's saying something. You been out fishing, Kenny? You been too busy with baseball? Hopefully we got a football season this year. I don't know what they're dragging their feet about. They got decisions to make. I have no idea. We could really use football season even if um, there's no fans. You know, I'd still like to watch football. I could do without the Black National Anthem. Not that I'm racist, because I'm not, but I think a lot of the things separating this country right now. Been doing any fishing to help my kids start a night crawler business. We opened it up the weekend before the 4th of July. Sold 120 dozen so far. That's pretty good. Good for him. No, I haven't been out. Uh, I haven't been out. Well, right after opener, I've been so damn busy around this house. You know, the deck projects and the lawn and the gutters got put up today and um, the garden and all kinds of stuff. I don't really have the desire to open water fish like I used to. If I want to open water fish, I want to go trolling for like pike. And I don't have a boat anymore. I have a limited amount of people I can go fishing with because I work weekends and everybody else works opposite shift of me. So I don't have a ton of people around here I could go fishing with. Um, yeah, and that one lake I've talked about 100 times in the videos. Uh, there's boats out there I could use, but they took the trolling motors off a couple years ago, so I can't go out there and troll anymore. I love trolling for pike. That's one of my favorite things to do. So I'm really chopping at the bit. I haven't said a whole lot about it, but I'm really anxious to get back ice fishing. Um, I can't wait for the weather to cool off, and I mean it's kind of a shame that the summer is going to be coming to an end, but yeah, summer's kind of been boring, and I mean we got the house now and did a lot of updating around here, which is nice, but pretty uneventful other than that. Heading to Colorado in August to kill camp and try trout fishing. There you go. That'll be fun. Should do some hunting while you're out there. what is it, like antelope or something like that. Yeah, I don't even think you have to have a tag for in Colorado. Well, there's 6 people in here, but nobody else wants to talk. You guys are in here, say something. Bunch of looky-loos creeping. Something, I don't know, maybe you guys want me to do a video on it. Maybe not. I don't know. There's only 5 people in here now. Nobody wants to talk, but I'm gonna do some freezer corn here. Sweet corn starting to be sold around the area. I want to get some and make some freezer corn out of it here. Well, I was gonna think about doing it this week, but with the eye thing going on, I'm gonna hold off another week probably and figure that out first. So I had a chiropractor appointment today. Tomorrow's supposed to rain all day. And then Wednesday, my eye doctor appointment. I got to go back to work on Friday, so. Did I tell you about a K-drill? Can't wait to ice fish. There you go. You'll like that K-drill. I've never used one, but pretty comparable with the pistol bit, and I love the pistol bit. You can't beat that as long as you got a good drill on it. You're going to love that thing. They're so light. It rips through the ice fast. There's really no need for a power auger. You know, I thought once I got into thick ice that I would need a power auger. No, that K-drill or that pistol bit works great. As long as you got the proper drill, I assume. I got a pretty good drill on mine, so I didn't have any issues. I assume if you have a underpowered drill, it wouldn't work very good. Milwaukee Mud Mixer, I've heard those work good. That should work just fine for you. Yeah, I have the DeWalt hammer drill, 20 volt, I believe. That works really well. I got the handle on it and everything. That Mud Mixer, I think that'll probably even have more torque, so that should work just fine. Yeah, I have the rocket auger. I didn't use it one time last year. I just used the pistol bit the whole season. I never, I almost, consider selling the rocket auger. I hate to, but if I'm not going to use it, we'll see how this year goes. Also kicking around the idea of buying an ice castle. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but because you guys know I had the shack before and I never really used it. My style of ice fishing, for the most part, a lot of times I just sit in the truck and watch tip-ups. So to bring the shack with is kind of a hassle, but have the wife and kid that could come with, but also my wife's on opposite schedule as me, so we don't get a ton of opportunities to go ice fishing together. So I don't know if I'd use it or not. You're selling your propane and Jiffy Legend 30? Yeah. Yeah, you probably be like me. You probably won't use it much. I never thought I'd say that 2 years ago. I was never, I've never used one, but I was never a big fan of, the idea of using a cordless drill and plastic bits, anything electric, like the ions and all that stuff. They just seem like cheap junk to me. Like they're heavy, and those are heavy. The electric, like the ions and stuff. Yeah, it just wasn't like a man's auger, and it really changed my mind when I got that pistol bit. That thing's like less than, or maybe it's like 3 pounds, less than 3 pounds. I can hold it with the drill on it with one finger. That makes a huge difference compared to carrying a propane auger, gas auger, electric auger out on the lake. It's like almost 30 pounds difference. It is 30 pounds. Just the shaft is like 3 pounds, and the drill weighs a few, But like when I used to run Z71s, those are like 34 pounds. I'm going to start to build the ice shack like your old one out of a pop-up. Yeah, my dad is actually selling. He built one last year for pop-up shack. He built one last year for deer hunting, and he wants to get up higher off the ground now, so he's going to be selling it. I think he wants like 700 or 800 for it, something like that. Um, his is just a touch smaller than mine was, but it's way better insulated. His has double pane windows all the way around. Um, yeah, and it's way better insulated. It's got insulation on the floor or on the walls and the ceiling, and I think it's still got the heater in there. Plus, he never uses that heater, but it's still got the heater in there and everything. Um, no holes in the floor because he used it just for deer hunting, but that's easy enough to put in. Yeah, and I think he wants like 800. I think he was asking 800 for it. I'm not sure, but that's a pretty good deal. All the work's done. I think it's got brand new tires on it. It's got a steel roof. He couldn't find much for the walls on it, the exterior walls. So what it was just plywood. So to protect the plywood, um, he put like rolled roofing on the outside. So it's got black rolled roofing around the outside of it. Yeah, it doesn't have all the bells and whistles mine had though. It like mine had the power converter and lights and all that stuff in there, and the TV and DVD player and all that, fans and stuff. His doesn't have all that. Power inverter, super easy to install. Just battery, power inverter, and then run cords, lights, whatever kind of lights you want, fans. Hook up a TV, anything you want in there. Especially, you're running LED lights and stuff like that. I could run. I think I had a 900-watt power converter, and I could have ran a lot of stuff off that thing. I don't know if it's something wrong with the chat. It says there's 5 people in here. Kenny's still the only one commenting. Weird. Nobody likes me tonight, or see if it's something with the settings here. If you're in here, say hi. You don't have to talk if you don't want to, but let me know what's going on. Yeah. Do what Kenny said, for Christ's sake. Oh, well, there's Wisconsin Outlook. Yeah, other than that, Wisconsin Outlook got done donating blood, or I would have been here earlier. There you go. At least you're doing something productive. All these other guys just come in here to look at my beautiful face and don't say anything. You've been out fishing Wisconsin Outlook. I'm gonna get the old clan back in here that when I used to live stream every week. Maybe I'll start doing that again. I do miss live streaming. Just what do I talk about? I used to talk about ice fishing all the time. Can't ice fish this time of year. I'd have a hell of a sunburn if I could. Mowed the lawn today. Got that all done. Trimmed some. My dad came over and helped me trim some branches off the pine trees. Got those taken back, thrown in the woods. The gutters got put up. I'm actually anxious for it to rain tomorrow to see how it works. Make sure we don't get any water in the basement. There's a big pipe on that thing too. A lot of water should go down there. I've never had a gutter that big before. Garden's coming along. I might do another garden update video here the next few days. It depends. If I get bad news about that eye, I don't know. I might not do videos for a while. But yeah, tomatoes are starting to turn. We got a few cherry tomatoes off already. 4 or 5 of them, I bet. Regular tomatoes aren't turning yet. Driving home now. I'll be able to talk in a second. smoked some ribs last week. I debated making a video on it. I didn't. It didn't turn out the best. Their flavor is really good. They're really good ribs. I overcooked them. They weren't dry either. They were really moist and juicy. But it was goofy. I've cooked ribs hundreds of times and I always get drawback on the bone. And these ones didn't draw back on the bone very much. So I cooked them a little bit longer. I should have probe tested. I didn't. But I cooked them a little bit longer, like an extra hour. And yeah, they were falling apart. I couldn't pick them up. Actually, I have a bone laying in the bottom of my smoker. I got to get out of there. They're just sitting there. One bone fell out clean. Wisconsin Outlook. I'll be able to talk in a sec. Hope he gets home soon. And we're going to cut her off here if nobody's talking. I guess we don't live stream often enough anymore. Yeah, like double the subscribers we used to have when we used to do this. We used to have tons of people in here. All right, guys. The water is like 90 degrees now. I can't believe how hot it is. Yeah, this summer has been super hot. It was dry too. The rain's starting to pick up a little bit now. Crops are way ahead for the year. I mean, the corn's been tasseled out now for probably almost 2 weeks. Over a week for sure. I think me and my buddy went shining a week ago tonight, and the corn was already tasseled out. In every field we went by. We've been going out shining every week too. And we did see 2 nice bucks. It's been a few weeks ago now, but haven't seen much other than that. I mean, the corn's getting so tall you can't see hardly any deer anymore anyhow. Too much rain? We've been pretty dry up here. It's been a little rainy. I mean, like this past week's probably about the most rain we've, other than that big storm. About most rain we've gotten in a week in a while. All year, I'd say. And it rained twice. Yeah, that one rainfall, I think we got over 5 inches here. That was 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know how much I got a rain gauge outside, but it didn't collect much the other night. I know it rained more than it did. It's like a windmill type deal, and I think the stuff on top blocked all the rain from going down. Said we only got half an inch Saturday night, but I know we got more than that. It was probably close to 2. Shooting bull mostly. Yeah, that's coming up right around the corner too. Less than 2 months. Time to get cameras out and start practicing and start baiting if you're allowed to. There probably ain't too many counties left in the state of Wisconsin where you can bait. CWD's getting so bad. Because it's like, what is it? If you have a deer test positive in a county, like every neighboring county can't bait either. Something like that. Like I think Barron County, where I'm at, you were able to bait. Was it last year or they cut it off last year? I don't remember now. But there's like an elk at a deer or at an elk farm way in the northern part of the county. And yeah, or I don't even think it was this county. County to the north, I think. They had an elk anyways that tested positive for CWD, and now you can't bait again for like 3 years because of it. Yeah. Yeah, they are. And who knows what the solution for the CWD is. And once in a while, they'll be like, oh, we got a solution. And nothing happens. It's only going to get worse. I mean, it's probably always been around, but it's just, I don't know, bad now, or they just know of it more now, and more technology and stuff, and more studying goes into it that they, I don't know, maybe it's like a COVID thing where they just like, oh, there's CWD in this county when there's not, or, you know how it's going. Yeah, that's about the only thing anybody can do right now is just get outside, turn off the news, and turn off the internet. I swear, if it wasn't for social media, half these problems that we have nowadays wouldn't be around. Probably more than half. Started out west. Yep. All right, guys. Well, I think that's about it for me. We're coming up on the half-hour mark. Anybody got any questions? Feel free to ask quick. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Kenny and Wisconsin Outlook, anyways. Everybody else that came in too and left a thumbs up, I appreciate it. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos. We'll see you guys next time.